right, me family down on a kusha on a kaba wherever when a day. And today we come with now another special edition. So this topic, yes, I mean we sure they come to now from VOS, and today we'll get a beautiful topic for now, and the topic go is what you go do for you as a woman where you married to a man we not get nothing, but you get everything what you they think about. The thing is, if you go give your man your property and put a name under your property, say okay, well make I put my man a name under my property a name, so that way they can go get equal rights. So today topic for you as a woman, you go able for do that day. And then today I get a beautiful co-host with there with we, where I will call her shortly for making introduce himself to now. And today, like this topic here, so they come in three different ways, just like how like Prophet Muhammad when be married Khadija. We all know say Khadija be get everything because his family they rich and come from a rich background. So it be end up give Prophet Muhammad the right to in property where it take everything and give him to Prophet Muhammad. Say, well, since you're not the man, you take control. And nowadays we don't see like a lot of women they wait and get wealth and stuff. So man then they feel so low, to for even talk to that woman they, because they go think say that woman they go boss them around. So then decide for stay away from a worldly woman. And then two, we don't see where some man them then they command the woman say, well, since I don't married you, it go be right for make you put me name for all you property them. So me fumble them. I want for make una fussy una seatbelt, make una invite una friends, una neighbor, anybody where say you go invite for make a impact another person. So today we'll get a video for now, where I go want for make una watch, and I just want for make una stay tuned, and then I will call me co-host for making go introduce themselves to now. Hi, Madam Kagbo.
Hi, Fambulde, una good evening. My name is Aisata Kagbo. Again, we come today to with this wonderful topic. What you go do if you marry a man? You get everything the man will get, and the man wants to make you put all your property there under a name. We want to know what you go do. Mm-hmm. We go with the hope say everybody go tune in. We will all relax. When I call in with everybody your comment or anybody your idea, for me we all share ideas. Then what we go do and why you go do them. If you not go do them, why you not go do them. Mm-hmm. So I go pass the baton back over to Madam Savage so that I will not go take much of our time. Now, thank you.
All right, me family, as another year from waiting, me co-host they say. So I just want for make una fast una seatbelt for make we listen to waiting man then go say, and waiting will go hear back from the woman on perspective. Some people then go say, no, me I not go do that. And some people then go say, okay, well I go give him mommy property, but I will see waiting they happen if you give this man so you property, or for you as a man, if you go like for make the woman put your name under the properties them. So we fumble them just like we said, not just fast on a seatbelt, and we'll go play this video yeah so shortly for now, and I want for make when I take the good thing out of it, when no say go able for impact una as well. Because me, just like we all did now, so we all did learn from each other. Because I just want for learn from you, I wanna back the learn for we, and then we'll go take what you will know say go walk right for we. So me fumble them, una stay tuned, and una fast una seatbelt for me could take this ride together. So technical team, please.
Hello, una kushe and kabo today again. Now welcome to another edition of the program. What will you do? Now we question for today. A day with Swami brother and I will go introduce himself to the camera.
Yeah, Fambule on a good day, how na they do. Mina Bairo Abdullah Sisi.
Okay, Mr. Bailo Abdullah Sisi. Well, the question today will we get now, if you get UF, but this UF here, we don't get a lot of money we don't make. You don't build houses. You don't get in cars, them, you get in business where they go on, you get everything as a billionaire. Then it can't happen, say, when are married together. Then you know it's to that standard day. What thing you go do? You go ask her, make it hand over in wealth to you as a husband?
No, I not gonna scam. I wouldn't. For make hand over in wealth to me. At least for, and also you might get conscience.
Yeah.
Because they go look at a man in status, then in an for fight for elevate a man, for make it come up to that in status. Even if you know hand over everything give me self, but at least for make I will match up to that in status. For say this is my husband. So at least then for the something unique.
Let at least look
that play level.
Okay. So like what of if in decide for you everything, what thing you go do?
No problem. If in decide for hand over in wealth to me, I believe say now based on the ability where you see in me, no say the man capable for take up this responsibility and manage this wealth well. I believe say now that's go urgent for make it go hand over. Then with some amount of love where they inside for me, now that's go lead and for me say when anything, let me man can they in charge of this wealth.
Okay. Well, like you say again, if woman gets a wealth, he gets money past man, respects nobody. What do you see about that one day? Is it true?
Well, actually, I no go say yes, I no go say no. Nah, it depends because nothing way normally it happen.
It depends on the love.
Yes, it depends to the kind of relationship, and at times the homes there where the two couples then come out,
Okay.
the upbringing will make some woman it can get wealth. You know they no sense in get time.
Yes.
If they go, if they put himself down and take everything and over give a man and be submissive under a man.
Yeah.
Anything you want to do, they ask the man in permission. But some can they, once you don't acquire all that wealth, you know, it can just want for men and say, hey, look, you understand? It can forget say in a housewife, and you as a housewife, if always be a housewife, because the home, the head of the home, not the man.
Yes. Okay, from William, thank you, we stay with me today. Again, mina brother Mohamed Cecil and a day with brother with Mr. Abdullah Bailo Sisi. Thank you very much until we see you again.
All right, me family, as soon as I get to this video, yeah, so we Mr. Cecil go ahead and taking time and interview this man, yeah, so we just want to say thank you and kudos to him for that. So me family, as soon as I get though, because right now me is the crutch because we didn't talk about like respect. You know, so that means say the woman go disrespect the man because of he get money, because of he get wealth than the man. Although yes, sometimes this thing can happen, but I hear from me from them. So the phone line that they down below where when I go call, and then that way they when I go give una own partake. And after that, they for a while we go play the woman in your side. So I go pass the baton to Madam Cargo, make her hear waiting go say because I know me is the catch. Yes,
Well, what do you would do?
Yes.
If you didn't have this, this situation, what do you go do?
You see, I pass that to you, then you pass that back to me. Well, me family them, you know, like everybody getting on saying, you know, like this show us enough for me to educate each other. But if in a me, just like I saw woman they would say, you know, no go do harm because of, you know, because you know, some man then are not reliable, you know, and then some people they come into your life just based on what you get. You know, some man then they was you spend on them, you give them money, you give the whole team, maybe it's they're not going to value you sometimes, you know, maybe they just want you for your property and later now what you don't put in your name, they want a divorce or something, the man don't want you again, like 50% of your share, they go to them. So me, if na me though, I go respect you as a man, we go there together, we go do everything together, but I will try 100% not for remind you, say this na me property. And before I put on your name or my name, I rather change them. If forget we begin, I put everything under your name. And then we'll too go become vulnerable, you know get access to it, not get access except begin. So my family, I just want for you from my own part and make we just want for know what you wanna go say. Yes, so now I go pass the matter back to Madam Kagbo. I don't answer you. So what do you
a good
do?
topic.
Yes.
Very interesting topic. Yes, myself, if I feel say I never feel comfortable for somebody where I'm married, for like I don't work hard, and I'm married this person. It no matter if how long we don't stay, even if we don't stay 4, 5, 6, 7 years.
Yes.
I don't really feel say I want to take all my property, I put it inside that man's name. For the simple reason, say changes can be at any time. What my heart can change anytime, and anything can happen.
Of course.
So like when you hear the man at the video say, so woman they wouldn't get money, they can want show off. You get some people and as well over that the nature no more. You know, get nothing for do with money, not the character no more. Now the money no more, to my opinion, now you can make that character they kind of prominent to show up fast. But if you marry them, even if you don't get nothing, now that same person no more. And again, if you look back again, the man themselves did one. If man self get money, then he want show say now the man. What you mean? They can say, come on at my house.
Yes.
You understand? Now because now then the money na power.
Of course.
Anybody will get the money past the other person, right? Now get the power more than the other one. So that's not just a human nature. But for come back to the topic, me no go do am. I stand with you that side. If Pekin and they, I rather than they inside the Pekin name. But if we don't stay long, and I don't know for say this person really committed to me, I believe say certain part of the wealth, I will try for make we all two name daddy. If for instance, if I get 2, 3 house, I don't go mind for put one inside we all two name, just in case if let's say God forbid death in inevitable can happen. If one of we pass on or maybe me pass on. Tell us today, say me picking then no go able share with the man. And then now the man don't vulnerable, you don't spend all this time with me, you know, get. Then now I get for that the mercy of the picking then, just the same way I did try for save the picking then, for letting know there the mercy of the man and me self in case it turn for me. The same way, you don't want to do the same thing to the person when you call you.
So my question, you say if you get like 3 house, you go put one under one or two names. So what about if na one girl house you get?
If na one house we get, then we go for strive forget we own. Because I got for look out for me picking them first. I'm not gonna lie. Now only the first I go look at because there is a tendency to say if me pass on, you go push the picking out and bring another woman come in. And then picking not go forgive me. And besides now me and they don't deal, we start life.
And then 2, if that other man then and that other woman they can get picking, of course they get for share your property where you label.
Yeah, so you picking and go there out. So me not go do that. As long as now me I don't get me property with me picking, it's not fair to the picking because if now me and the mommy don't start, now me and 2 men go there. If not to me and 2, then the picking are vulnerable. But if me pass on the pikin and the day, most times the pikin if the man and the woman, the man and the pikin in they good terms, they're not gonna push the man out like that, just like that. So let's say that if in something when accidental something, you know, death. But if not to accidental death, then you go find during the time when you know pass on it. If you get money in a bank, try for make that money day in your make the man get something day. But the house, if na one more I get, I to me picking them. I'm sorry, but not day.
So me family them as another year read so waiting, we they say. So we just won't forget to my own ideas them. And to I see some few comment them from the viewers the way they watch, and then Christina they say no trust these days. I won't, and we can put both name but just him run run run. So Christina they say before he go put the two name but not only the man, because now the man he go run, and that's true. So what about the other side now? Okay, well I'll think about what about if now the man get all the property now?
Exactly. Now they are the council now. Yes. So let's say, because most times when we married to the man, then we they expect, say, as soon as we don't marry, oh, this man, he get this, he get that. I want follow we share. So if now about standard, about all the states then get their own rules. You get some states from the day when I don't marry, whether you know the woman that you get to, you other than the man I get to actually the share 50-50. So it left to you before you tie the knots. Make you go ahead. If you want to put your property now, you picking name 1 time before you're married. But if you're not married before, if you're not married before you do that, then automatically they go to a 50-50. I like that to on a part. But you get some states where they get community law, that in account. As long as not to you and into being there, any property we acquire before that, because now when you go sign the paper and they put and ask you if you married or you're not married, they're very, very feisty about that.
Yes.
But if you live inside that same house, then the house gain equity from the time when are married, when are supposed to share that equity there. But if you're now back home now, I get, for instance, a friend where actually he find himself in this situation. He get picking them, the man we married to don't pass on. He married another man, then get picking. Then the man wants make the woman add a name and the documents. The woman kind of weary about that because he's scared. The picking don't big now. If they're small, what is about the picking them big now. So actually, I don't think say things they work. Okay, so let's say if that lady then we don't put that man in name there now. So how it go do now that the relationship kind of rocky small. So then that ending now the man probably for me don't sell and they sell, and then now the man will die, no fear to and I don't work hard, he don't left him money for him picking them and he left house, then you don't can get another man.
Yeah, so for me though, now it make like we always they say like for people that, for example, like both man or woman, maybe your idea is whether not the man get the property now or not the woman get the property. Because either way, the things the reason why make most of we they build house, they do things not for we wife or we husband and for picking their future, because we want what we passed on, we want for make picking and get side for the so not only make they work hard. So for me though, I prefer like both man or woman, whether na you not the man na you get everything, whether na you not the woman na you get everything. The best thing what you they do is just put your name under you picking, because you picking not they left you for nobody. Now they see sometimes when some people that they married together, maybe they go divorce, the woman go, the man go. But guess what? The picking they left him mama and they left him papa, and they still there with you, but that man go left you, that woman go left you, now go divorce. But now picking, they don't say this na me daddy, this na me mama. So me the best thing is just put a picking name there. That's all.
That's true.
That's all.
We get call. We get.
Okay.
Oh, okay. The person don't hang up.
All right.
We will continue. You're right. You get me. I can say sometimes you get old wife or old husband, ex-husband or ex-wife, but you don't get ex-speaking.
Ex-speaking, of course. You don't see them say that in me ex-speaking.
Ex-speaking all day.
It's so funny. You go see them say ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, or me former wife, me former husband. But you know, go ever the person say me former picking. Like
no. So better for let you look out for the picking them.
Yes.
That not means okay. You may ask me a question. Say, how about if you be the man? So once I go say lot talk to most time we woman there, we can want be part of the show.
Of course.
You want to be part of the show. We want to get access to the man in property, but we not can want let man get access to we property.
But
So
it depends
really, Mr.
though.
not still for understand it why we can do that.
Mm-hmm. But for me though, like my own idea is like, for example, if you and the woman, okay, when I sit them together and say, okay, like for example, when I married young, even if I'm married old, you guys sit down together and I be like, you know what? Let's build a house. Let's do something. You know, like if now all two build a house together, when I buy land, when I start from scratch, of course, when all two name go there on there, but if you be don't get a house before you married, so for me it doesn't know. But if now all two like plan everything, plan together, build a house together, of course I go want for make me man in name Dede. And of course I know say you go want for make you wife Dede. Because the reason why we not all two take a part, not to take a role for build that place. So me
But wait,
that are the only term that the way I feel say we not two name for Dede.
but like which time you feel at a decent time, like appropriate time for wait still before if you could add the person name, let's say even to you, when how many years you think say enough for trust somebody?
No years. Trust is hard.
Well,
It's very hard for trust somebody. Somebody will change overnight. Do not see a lot of you go see some people and go hate you today and mad and go out for like you go be like, wow, I thought this person hate me before. And you go see some person go love you, then cherish you, then later, then make you distrust them. We go be like, this person do this thing to me. That's
and
how it
again,
is.
you don't even know if that person there, they don't tell where they time you, maybe not for real, not for your wealth.
Of
Try
course.
for lay low. Because we don't see Boku man then, how they can be this sweet person, they can shift. You the one that say, wait a minute, not the same person this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yes, like you can feel it's in a dream, no more you mean a dream, you just wake. Then remember inside the video, the man say, a woman for always be a housewife. Interesting. So now, this is not a housewife work. If somebody in a housewife, work hard for gain wealth.
Mm-hmm.
But if you see woman and they go that extent now for gain wealth, we want go past the housewife thing. Housewife, not the person a housewife now they in a house day now they give, not to in the give person.
Housewife be they exist like long time ago, like during the grandfather time, but not now though, because now everything where woman they do, of course, woman they do the same, and then we get some woman the way they triple what man they do, of course, because
Yes.
now education is just competition. Everything in this world right now competition. If they see man get a big shop, woman back get big shop too. If they see man,
Yes.
they go further, they get PhD degree. Now if they see woman, they do that too. So now it's not about like a housewife thing or husband, or house husband or whatsoever. Now it's just a teamwork. Right now it's just like partnership, because now all they put in for make una go able for raise the family together. Now it's not about housewife, husband, wife, stuff like
We
that.
get a scenario where somebody say the person where they married them say if for put into in property they under in name, because like say most time woman the way they fend they're not can marry, they're not can born quick. So now the man want to take advantage of that situation. They say, well, instead for like he go make sure say married to the lady, for let them get picking it wants for let name, let him be part of the wealth. You feel say then in a good, then in a you go see that like a I would say red flag, or you just feel say normal.
I go sit down there as kind of like fishy, because anybody will love you, will love somebody. You not go demand the person say, oh, put me name under your wealth. Because then there you go say, why this person, they say maybe this person just want me no more for me wealth and waiting. Just like how the man saying at the video though, he say he will left the woman, let the woman decide, let the woman make that decision. You see, like, don't rush somebody, for do things, because if you not get any positive thoughts or negative things for something, you not go ever push the person for do things beyond when the person don't want for do.
We
Because
got a caller on the line.
okay. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say the call from? Hello. Hello, caller. What's your name and who say the call from, please?
Okay, I don't know if they get technical problem with the person.
Yeah, I think we have some technical issues and stuff. So yeah, just like how they say though, in everything, there's always two things. It's either the person gets a negative thought or a positive thought. Because some people we don't see where some woman then go rush and say, well, I need this money. I for hurry up, put me name. Because why? They already don't get. It's either they get negative agenda about something they want to do, or they get the positive one. So for me, anybody where they rush you for do things them or the way where say want for do. Although yeah, sometimes just put it as a red flag, but that don't mean say that keep in mind, but that doesn't mean say the person.
Well, don't assume say the person don't call back again.
Okay. Hello caller, what's your name and who say the call from?
Hello viewers, this is Umaru, the call from Switzerland.
Hey, Mr. Umar, how are you?
They do fine, Una. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So
I just want to
you
give me a
partake to
contribution
topic
towards this
today.
program. Hello?
Yeah, so what you partake to topic today?
Okay. Just like what Madam Kagbo said, it depends on who say you find yourself. Because every side get their own law. But I think say for put property together at the time of marriage, get for count on both sides. This now willingness on both sides, But just like what we say, it depends on who say you find yourself. For an example, who say we find yourself now, when you go married or you are married woman, una they come together, say, Lord, we come together as husband and wife. The woman they take in bag, the man they take in bag, them put them together. So whatever assets the woman get, where it carry it. For an example, you get house, you register the house. No me say, not till you get the house now. Okay, when so long as the married day in good order now una get the house. But when una they separate, the added value towards that house, now una they share. Then they calculate the house, they tell where you come into the married, and they tell where you go out of the married. What's now the value of the house at the particular time when they go out of the married? Now una they share, not that you get for share the property 50-50. And when una they share that anything where family where the woman inherit or the man inherit from a family, where it count into the married, una they share them. That it left with the woman or it left with the man.
Okay. So now then they like we talk about like the stuff where you as a woman or you as the man, because right now we talk basically on woman own perspective. Like, so let me say, okay, now the woman ain't get the property before it come in. So you go think say for let the woman put the man in name under in property?
No.
So why?
Woman not for put a man in name under the property. Rather, the woman for register with it count into the married. The man say for register what it count into the married, but for say the woman, no party not for take another person in name, put up in your personal property. But for the married sake, because to make it happen so now where they separate in case of the marriage no go through, when they separate, for an example, we now if the woman they earn 500,000, the man they earn 1 million euros. It no matter. When una the share, that day una the share, that money una earn from the time of the married, not the time when una not married to, the time when una married. That money where you be the car, where the one they get 500 and 2 million for instance, the man they get 500,000 euros. Una they put them together, una share 50-50.
Okay, so my question is like for you as a woman, okay. So like like some man then they say, okay, well, if I go marry this woman, yes, so the woman get property, put me name there, that's disrespectful, or that means say the woman not love him or something like that. So what do you think say that woman they for do?
Well, I think say to me on side, I think say the woman for secure himself. Because married nothing you go into ram, you don't know how you get for end. One thing where we they do, where some of the time, even some of we they do at home, where it's not necessary. To start with, you don't need for even change your name. That you name where you count into the married. Mrs. Mansare, now you name that name. If you change that in favor, you just want to do to the man, but not even necessary. Because when you come to, just like what Madam Kago said, when it come into marriage, that particular time, now you have to take time. Because at that time, now you risk everything where you get. Just for an example now, if una don't go into marriage, then it can't happen, say, una can't separate. Then you don't take your name, you man in name, because of you feel said love, or the man force you, or the man try for cajole you into that, you give the man in name to the property. Then tomorrow legally the man will claim the property.
Of course.
And by right, the man for only benefit from added value to that property, but not on that property itself. The added value. For an example, in Sierra Leone, when you get a house,
become part of every year, because as long as the name already did it, so
that
of course
30% now una the share, not that na the whole money, but na the added value. The way they on top of that money. So now that's one of the share, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much. You got any question,
okay.
Madam Cabo?
I want to comment something, Mr. Omar.
Yeah.
Somebody may say, the prophet, okay, I think the prophet Muhammad and big wife been do that. So because of that, in the Muslim way, people and they say, if a Muslim man married woman we get, everything the woman gets 9 years. So the religion up to now, not that way the people and they look at her.
Madam Kabo, you see, the people they try for mix up culture and religion. Now we get something clear. That make in the Quran we get what we call sunnah. And we get what we say at this now that in a way you for do them as a Muslim. No means if you not do them, you wrong. There are certain things they said during this now saying the time of prophets. No means say if you not do one now, we get for find yourself, you get for adopt into the society where you find yourself.
Okay.
And we get for able to separate culture from the religion. And at the time of Prophet Muhammad, she did it willingly. If any woman want one willingly, no problem. Now you get the property. If you want, in fact, if you get right to say anybody for inherit the property, all the Africa or they didn't say with man even will and property to dog. Now you get the property. If you want, you can will unto you woman. If you want, you will unto you man. But now you get the property. But for say, pauper, if for hand over everything. Me a man, but I need to advise any woman where if they go to marry for make it take a young bona fide property, he hand over and surrender document everything into the man in him. Man no guarantee anything can happen. And if something happen, let it not be for say you where you go, you right, you where you suffer, and you only sharp part. It's very bad. So now that's me your opposite to us.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Umar. Just like Mr. Umar they said, yeah, what he say on the religious side is true, because sometimes like with a mixed religion and culture together, for example, like we were common as Sierra Leone, we know say with culture is where you get property, you for share around with your picking them and share by equally based on the amount of picking the way you get, because Nadande we forbid that they do, I believe. But yeah, so and then two we'll get another video where Mr. Cecil go ahead and interview this person and the woman your own perspective side. So me family just like how no more be they say I want for make una first una sit belt again for make una watch this other video yeah, so for make una go pick the good things out of it, so make we listen to what in the woman they say. So now first una sit belt. Technical team, please. So my family before the video they come up. So yeah, just like I would like me, Miss Cabo they say, for the man or woman you property for put that person in name day, it's your choice. Okay, that is your choice. But for me though, I decide say before you put man or woman like your property, just go ahead and put your picking. Because there's no short thing where you go say, oh, this is not me ex speaking or this is not me former picking. There's no former picking, there's no ex speaking. You picking and you picking no matter what. For we as a woman, we go marry the man, we go left you, tomorrow we go divorce. I not go want you again, I go my own direction, and my man go my own direction. But guess what? The picking they always there now, both of your life. You go there now your life, you go there now my life as well. So like make we do like we investments what they do, make we like put tamper with picking them. Although yes, for support. Well, if you not get picking, oh yeah, that's a good one. Well, for me, if you not get picking though, like for you as a man or as a woman, it's your choice. If you want to let that woman they take part of your property, like you go here maybe for like a kudos for the time when you don't spend with you. So okay, well you don't spend so many time with me, so at least you go get this part. But if
I just wonder again, right?
Yes.
Why the man for wants the woman property? Why? If you live already inside the same house with the person, why you still want to get part of the property if you not get any intention for now to start on your own fresh things they want to go acquire or get 50-50. Why you want right away just come and feel say you're supposed to just get something? Why anybody for think that?
For me though, like what you had to think though, there's always two ways. Some people then go on for make you put your name under the property for me then feel like say okay they belong somewhere. For let them feel okay. Yeah, but like they want forget like a insurance. Say okay, yes, this person so really value me for making had me under a name.
Wait a minute. If in an insurance you look for, when you can marry to man them, you don't want to right away begin ask. That is the way you begin asking.
Sometimes even if you
already.
Yeah, that's true though. But sometimes even if you not to right away though, and then the reason why I believe some people and they do that day again, you go see someone that say, make I work you but make you put me for property just in case when you left me, at least I get something. We don't hear it and the most of the time. A lot of people and they say that they, those are things the other year. You where some man or woman go say, yeah, make you all your but let put the name under a will or something because just in case he die or maybe he left me, I go still get something.
I mean, I don't want to get alibi.
So those are the two things as I think say somebody can rush person for make you put under your will or you put under you you stop there
I
where you
agree.
inherit for yourself. So
We get caller.
and then we get a call on the hello caller, what's your name and who side the call from?
Hello, good morning.
Hi, how are you? What's your name and who side the call from, please?
My name is Sidibe. I call from Cyprus.
Okay. What you partake to this topic today?
Thanks very much for this brilliant debate where they come up.
Thank you.
This like a choice to me on side, because anybody so far we they go into relationship, they go real love, they go for money. It they do and because of you love this person. But to me, young side, if a woman married me where he get money, I know the frozen for like he put me name na in your will. Because I know say na me your responsibility for provide. No matter because this now the 21st century they talk about 50-50 both woman and woman man. But me, I know the frozen because he get money. Let he put me name na in your wealth for let me able to reach from that. No. Do to within I go do to the woman.
Yes.
If he ain't no say yes, me na a real man for her. Me na person we can for can stay in life. Me na person we can for can help her. He watch willingly say yeah, this person he really can for can help me. Me self need for help her. He do anything for me, I dey appreciate her. But I no go force and say put me name for liable get because anything can happen.
Yeah, but I
Anything
get
can
a question
happen.
for you though. Because
Yeah.
based on what you say if the woman thinks say you not a man for and go put you not in will. So what about
Yeah.
we get some woman, there are some people there whether both man or woman, like when you put trust on this person, you say, oh, this person is the right person for me, I love this person very much, I want to share everything with that. Then what about things happen in the long run because nobody know the future except God, Then things happen, separation come. So what do you go do at that time?
For me, if not me, and
Mm-hmm.
because maybe we go don't get picking, everything they go to me and picking.
So you young picking
If
or
I not
to
see
na
you,
picking?
yes, they go to me and picking,
Okay.
right? Because anything can happen. Maybe if not me get time, if not me tell me they marry the woman, it means I get money. Maybe the woman it can born for me, or able born for me. I they talk in two way.
Yes.
They tell me into they can separate. I think and say this woman, it don't deserve me for a long. I must do something for her. If I'm not able to share my property, but I must give something, we himself good. We it will help her in future. But if we don't can't get speaking, I know we put all things to in your name. I will put 70 to me picking, then the 20 or the 30 me to go separate. Maybe I will give 15, me will get the 15. But the 70 go for picking.
Okay.
Because if me left her, well, I don't put in your name there, in go gain. Oh, me
Yeah,
can put in
that's
your name there,
true.
me can left
So
her,
now
me
then
go
they
gain.
with the
So
base on this topic here. So and then too, like we don't see in a society a lot of times, like for woman, like for example, you go see a woman married, maybe he and that man they divorce, but the woman go married other side and born picking where it not go make like the other picking the way you born from the other man no go can't take like that man they property or occupy the woman in things then, but we don't see where a man he and that woman they go divorce, but if you go get picking other side, you go on for share the properties that with the other picking them. So you don't think that's a problem?
What's the problem?
Yeah, so you get just sorry,
That's
although I eat your time, but you just get like a few minutes. Sorry. So yes, go
in
ahead,
that
please.
side, in that, yeah. Hello.
Yes, go ahead. I'm listening.
To me, on side now that's at it. Now, where anything where are they do because love, you can do anything for love, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can do anything for love at the moment, especially when you don't see somebody where you like. Whatever it tell you at that time where you like them, you get mind for do them. But
Yes.
let me go to think before we take any action.
Mm-hmm.
If me don't marry that woman and I get picking,
Mm-hmm.
maybe me and the woman, do I get born for me that picking? We don't part. But me get it picking, I can marry other woman. I still no go use all me own property for you. Like I
Okay.
say, I they use 70 for me picking, then the 20, 30 way the left. I go give you 20 or I give you 15, me give 15.
All right. All right then. Thank you
Because I
so
don't
much
want
because we
someone
get another
when
caller
you
on the
don't
line,
time,
so you go
since
call with me. Thank you
you
so
can't
much for your partake
I
though.
no go on that.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Hello caller. Waiting at your name and who say the call from? Hello caller. Waiting at your name and who say the call from, please. Hello. Maybe we don't lose this caller. So me fumble them, just like what we don't hear the caller they say though. So Miss Cabell, so the topic like what he has said just now, like these are things the way they affect a lot of people, the way they bring come, like property drama, family fete, the picking the fete yanda, this other picking the fete, These are things the way they affect a lot of people in Africa. Like for example, just like I say, you go see a woman, okay? Like he and the man they're separate. The woman going your separate ways in born picking for another man, but you not go see that picking they were in born for that other man they go come occupy this property. Yeah, so where them we don't get before. You understand?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, but you go see a man go get picking other side with another woman, but at the same time, the one for let us the picking or the extra picking for come inside and come for can get the property where that man and that woman they don't suffer for. So I just want to
Exactly.
know if you think say that's right.
Yes, exactly. Now, like I say, if me get property, me not go put no money name if you not to me born that picking. Because
Mm-hmm.
me young picking most times our society that's where they be the woman picking they go to that man they own side
Property,
again
yes.
anything they pass or if that man they write anything up on the will. Even if he do, if the man in family they know, they go for them be that lady because they go see and say not to in picking.
Yes.
But when the man gets other picking, it no matter even if you meet a pikin at the house or you no meet am at the house or anything the man gets that pikin and they come after when that man they die they all they
All
come
the
for can get
yes. For can
yes
she for can get to share para.
yes so not to always a good idea and from the point of abroad if you put somebody else in name there you don't lose some control if you want for even make refinancing that man they in name that man they get for accept if you not accept it not gonna happen you go
Okay.
lose some of that control there. And if you want sell, if you don't agree, it not go happen. So you're not the sole owner anymore. And if you pass on, you picking self. Now the same way they are the mercy of the man. So you
Yes.
really got to make sure so you trust this person here.
Mm-hmm.
This person now somebody you don't turn all the way wrong. You know supposed to get you back. Other
Yes.
than that, no worry about waiting. Me personally, not go worry what your other person say. I not go put in him there.
Okay,
Well, we
that's
get a
true.
caller.
Okay. Hello, caller. What's in your name and who say the call from?
Hello, Cecil, I call from Sierra Leone.
Hey, Mr. Cecil. So what's in you
Yes.
partake on this topic?
Well, I will say rule number one, not trust nobody.
Yes.
You the woman, I will tell you make no trust that man for your property.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, you the man, if you want to respect not going for that woman in property.
Yes.
Even if he give you, I go advise, even if he give you, try for make style first, all and no more. Test them. So many times.
Make first time.
Yeah.
Yes, I try for make style first.
Test them first. So many times, let you know if he really mean them. Sometimes, if na yeki or yeki, let you know if na for improperty you come or not. So if you a man, you want maintain your respect. No going, no wash into that property. Like what I could say, me personally, I beget one lady we be in love for the past, I would say 2008. That lady they be like me so much in a way that it they give me anything. It be the hand pass me during that time day. But if I no ask and say if you be give me, say are they down, it fight all carry. Out of jealousy, issue become up between me. They leave all the property, the only thing they don't give me, ask me for them all.
Oh,
and the
wow.
moment I not be getting for them.
That's woman. That's woman right
the
there.
moment, I'm not be getting for them. So when anybody between me, I not call a friend or relative. I tell her, say, you know what, let me go to police, make I go sign for a property, and I did you also them.
Wow.
We go to police. When we go there, you look back now our mat, you end up cry and beg. So you don't see from that I get a lesson. Even if woman they pass me, they want give me, I tell and say no, what you want give me, take them for keep yourself, not ask me for anything. I go appreciate that you give me then you say they take care of yourself at the same time. So like that experience I get we are not the easy make a receive for a woman, So like me advice where I give to every man we want to respect or going for man property. They go disrespect you, go it go take you like idol, even if you walk, they take you, they look you some kind way, they go talk about you, especially when love they do but the time when the love they done, it's fearful. Really fearful. So like my own contribution now that I go advise me fellow men
All
them, even if they
right.
give you
Thank you so much, Mr.
make style for
Cecil.
yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you very
Cecil.
much.
So, Madam Cabo, what do you get for say to Dandy?
So, Cecil, well, yeah, why can watch Court TV now, yeah?
Oh, we have another
Cecil.
caller. We have another caller, please.
Yeah.
Hello, caller. What's your name and who side the call from? Hello, caller. Can you please turn the volume down or whoever you they watch for that you sorry, caller, please can you turn the stuff where they listen to down, please, so that way we're going before you what you they say.
Yeah, hello.
Yes. What's your name and who side the call from, please?
Nina Sulaiman Bangu, I call from Philadelphia.
Hi, Mr. Suleiman. So what's you partake to this topic?
Yeah, first of all, I thank Una for the great job Una they do for the community in particular, in general for the whole world where they watch Una, because the SALONE community we don't lost so many things. We not be getting here. We not get it with they say centralization. Everybody be just focus on politics, on so other different things. But like there we own culture things there with tradition thing there, we not be get ways and means where we be able to follow them and we will be able to sensitize people them.
Yes.
Me own take to this. First of all, any married, any relationship with trust not a relationship. Even if the man, the woman, love day, but trust no day, not to relationship. Anytime it can broke. Because if you trust the man who you married to, you trust him, you love him, anything you get, you dey put her under your name. You trust the woman who you love, who you married to, anything you get, you want let that woman they get her because now part of the love we get for her, part of the sorriness we get for her, part of the interest we get for her, that in they make you put a name under your property.
Okay.
But what they bring this, what they bring the fairness, that it makes always as you talk am, even with kids, we are born. And they always tell you say, don't ever born out of marriage, not ever go born a street. The first disconfidence where man they get from woman, who woman they go born with other man. The unfortunate that man they not marry them. The one when they can marry to. Sometimes they marry woman because of maybe the opportunity where the woman gets. But you know we get 100% trust in again. But trust me, if now woman grow up, now woman one day get pitching, now woman understand herself. You know say this woman which I get now in get her. If you don't born for you, that woman in name they put. The picking where they say now picking in a me, but that picking can if that picking can turn money man, then property then in zero. But the woman where you married, now that woman they forget the property then they not to you picking. And the property that they will get so now the picking else now the woman get her, now the picking and get her. So for say if I no go put me woman, no that woman you dey put. If you picking tomorrow, you can't die. If mama, you know can get love for your mama, you know can get sorriness for your mama, it will go away. But the fairness is now when woman then go born with other man, you're not fortunate for let them marry to the man then they make the man they marry to, then they fear. And the man self, when in the camp, yes, you go get the woman in love, but always the woman they draw in picking now the relationship. So you don't see who side the man they get fairness.
Yeah, okay, so I get a question for you though. So based on you said if the woman born outside in wrong for make I don't know how to put up. So that means you they say it's like the man supposed for like the woman supposed for put in man name to in property, and also the man for put the woman in name to the property. So that means say when they divorce and stuff, now the woman and the pikin still get them.
Yes, I try for
that's what you try for say.
Now fairness now into the inside. But you come in the tradition, you come into tradition, you come into the religion where you married your woman, before put in name, now you forget your property. When you married to your man, now you forget your property. For say, now the tradition, yes, the white people are when you marry the woman. Now the way you marry the woman, now the woman get property, we die.
Okay, so I get a question for you, right? Okay, so when you married your woman, you get your property. So what about this Maya? So you don't put under your property and waiting. Then, for example, you as a man, because we don't see a lot of men that they bump in outside, but women and they take them as well. So let me say, okay, like you as a man, you already get you picking them outside before you and this person. Then you can marry this Maya, so then you put all the property and this Maya so in name. Then when you die, you can go share with you in the way when are not born with.
Well, he left to the woman now, but me, I will show you say, because when you marry the woman, and you and that woman, they suffer. When you sleep with that woman, when you toilet by yourself because you're sick, they accept like longer tank away. So sick the woman, they sick, you know, they can take care of you. When you go work, now your woman, now they cook for you. Now your woman, now they take care. Now they do everything for you. Anything you get within that time, now you and the woman.
Well, the thing when they talk, it's not about the things that way you get within that time, because we already said if you get something where you after before you and that woman they married, of course you and the woman get the right for share together, because now they in a relationship and now put hand in hand and make sure say that thing work. So the question is, like, if you as a man or as a woman, you don't get all those houses, those wealth, before you and that woman or that man they married, you want to say you go give that man they all waiting you be don't get, and then na ina we own na then na the topic.
Yes, you go give if you want. If you get fairness, all land what you cause that. Now fairness because of the picture you born not to you and that woman born am. That they the fairness thing. But if you don't get before you married, prepare your picture picture, put on school. You make in your own, you write in your paper in a 3 hours, you get an house because you don't say you get for come married. Before ever you married, you don't prepare your own picking because of you get renting and before. But the immediately you married, any two other woman they meet with you and then for the inside. Because a woman she's everything to you. The man is everything to you. So you picking your future, therefore prepare them because when you picking big, you therefore go marry either to other man or to other woman. That picking, you therefore go feminine. Then you like when they born you shall go feminine. So the thing you feel say.
All right. Well, thank you so much because they run out of time now. So thank you so much for your partake.
Thank you,
really
Mama. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Madam Cabo, so what are you partake to this Bukola
It may go in and out for me a little bit, so I don't get all, but for what I understand from your points, I know you don't get much for do with the woman your own part, it's like the man, right? It is say if you get something, put it inside your wife's name because of the picking them. There's a tendency to say if you picking don't get, let's say you get education, they get wealth, you don't go care about that. But if at all again, let's say this picking are not so sorry at picking for your wife, if something happened to you, you will left that picking again, as I say no more. If you the same thing what I discussed, if you left your property then to your man, then the man not sorry for you picking then now you left the picking there at a mercy. In that same way in the lookout now say if you not put inside your wife's name, then picking then they can turn to man and not be picking the way they sorry, which is true. So fine for that person depend on you picking them too much for financial support because there's many reasons behind it. So I agree with them. Just the same way how the woman serve, the man not supposed for depend on the picking them where you don't hold because we don't kind of this part of the world we don't see Boku picking them turn out to be ungrateful or some of them they get too many loads them when they carry themselves. Life not really be a lot pretty for them like maybe it be for the parents them. So if you can't take maybe then thing all you don't left and give that picking day under a name, he mismanage them or things go bad for them, he sell them property then they it's not fair to the other partner when now get for struggle in life. First of all, one of the things then we young, with the strain already. So if we don't all you can imagine now. So I think
okay. So in the other go ahead.
1 second before I jump to in when Mr. Cecil been calling me, they talk about gifts. I mean the try for say where I can watch called TV, if you give gifts to anybody one identity relationship, whether be girlfriend or married, it no matter. One apart, they ask for them, you win as long as not gift, they get them back. Not to by force for give. So I'm not waiting at the law to win a salon. But once you don't say gift not gift, you they give without they expect the person to give you back. So then anybody you give somebody gifts, let you know no more for say to my they're gonna cut say on a wrong party, they get them back home. If now you they get them back. So now over to you now for that money on. What do you think?
Yeah, like for me though, like based on waiting the guys say, I can't like agree and I can't like disagree because there is always advantage and disadvantage though. Yeah, so like for example, like for, we don't see a lot of things the way they happen, like okay, if you give that woman the old you share, okay, Okay, so what about now that woman they all waiting consider about is that in picking them, you know, go able for share with this man, yeah, so you picking. You know, like for example, if you as a man, you don't get picking them before they come into that relationship, they already get your own property before they come inside. You know, like you go put all the property in this woman so in name, then you can't die and waiting. Now all that they bring come confusion and family. Now all that they bring come people and they kill each other because we don't see.
You know for put all. You know for
All
put
yes.
all.
Now they not for put all now the woman in name or now the man in name because most of the side the people who can more be vulnerable affected. You know, now the woman.
Yes.
That the woman on side because for example we don't see a lot of people, a lot of married couple that where they don't grow up here and the man they don't build house, they don't get a foundation like you and the man build everything together or two name they then time can that man they go bump picking a street then you know like that picking they get share of that property they will where they begin come confusion and all that stuff then they go kind. You will see some people and go kill him brother or his sister for property and all that stuff. And then two, in the affect back this woman so because this woman also will go born picking outside of his marriage, but you not go see that picking they come for that property day where the woman and the man build together.
Yes.
So you see, either way, there's still this kind of advantage of things that we yes. So we get a caller. Yes. Hello caller, what's your name and who's they call from, please?
This now Umaro they call again from Switzerland.
Yes, Mr. Umar, which now you partake to this?
Yeah. Mrs. Cargo talks on here. I just want to give some comment to that side concerning that gift. Hello, now they get me clear?
Would they get you? Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, because you see, Mrs. Cargo, when they say gift. When we get normal gift, then we get expensive gift. You get certain gift. For instance, we on Sinai, where the woman they give you a normal gift like that flower. But when the woman don't buy poor money, he don't buy motoka for you. He do that because of the relationship. Because of his sister, this relationship he get for Bisu. But whenever the relationship no go well, all expensive gifts must be returned. We now all expensive gifts.
Why? I don't know. Now the law.
Yeah, this is the law of Switzerland. For example, just the
like I say, now U.S. law me know about the U.S. law. While you watch the news, they all they give to other you they give back. The way they be like the engagement ring. You buy diamond ring for engage, so you engage somebody, then you decide to
tell them because me up to now me as students now as I talk to now, so I get exam tomorrow on what we call concubinate and partnership. We therefore do with marriage. As I talk to now, so the paper for me right now I have. Any relationship when expensive gift you give that because of you feel say the relationship will go well. If the relationship not go well, that particular gift, the woman or the man for return them expensive gift. Then one thing again, where that caller talk about the picking, it no matter whether an adopted, whether the woman in picking, whether the man in picking. Then get the same right. For an example that in any case, one of the parents then die. For an example, if the man die, then they share the property into two parts. One part, they go to the woman. This is not the law. The woman, they decide. The man will decide that. One part, they go to the woman, 50%. The one part, then they share into 2%. Into 2, 1/4 of it, they go to the picking. Then the other 1/4, if not 2 picking, they go into another 1 picking. But then they share into 2. Why then they do so? The woman, they get first, you share of 50% for waiting here and the woman work. Then because here they say now only you go only inherit something where the person don't die. So the 50% of the man in your property, then the woman, then the picking and the inherit. But in any case, for an example, house, then get law. For example, house, you get house where you get the woman. For an example, if the picking and all like the mommy, because then a shareholder to that house, the pa don't die. You get me? Then get all the right to even kick the mommy out of that house. You know, but this now law, it depends on who say you. Whenever you go into marriage, you get for watch the place where you there, waiting at the lost and there. Before you go into any marriage. Because if not, because even at the app we get Bokuma where you say, I they married that woman, that way too many people and get. I they married her. Yes, you get right. You can marry them. That way too na the work like na 10,000 million they get 50 million. Who na the part, who na the share. But that what the property we ink out na the marry those, we you count the marry those. It will remain now as property and a personal property.
Omar,
the only thing that the share
if I get one question I want to ask, where if you then answer from the man point of view.
Hello?
Yes, I want to ask question. Sorry for cutting you off.
Okay, no problem, man.
From a man point of view, you get man, we get in wealth, then it gets lots of us say it get benefit. Then it decides say this in benefit in wealth, and let's say the man get picking, the woman get picking, but the all two not get picking. Then the man decide say the woman and Ion picking, when not them two born, then get 50%. Then Ion biological picking get 50%. Then it's justifiable say if something go wrong with her, in where go get other benefits. So because of that, it get all the other benefits, then I will put under Ion picking in name. Then the woman and Ion picking, so it constitutes it take and say if you get 100%, the woman Ion picking at 50%, then the Ion picking at 50%. What do you think about that share? Do you think it's fair?
No, it's not fair. But it depends again who say you find yourself. Yeah, because when they talk me, they talk more who say because I know more.
So enough fear.
No, this in general. We just want to.
Yeah, this is in general. We need to talk about who say whether
the man do, but Lord say because you get people the way they look at woman and the young biological picking that way. Then they take the woman and the picking and young picking as 50. Then that woman then the young picking as 50. But if something go wrong with them, not to the picking they get for look at say let him take care of solely of the man, now the woman your responsibility solely. But when then they do things then they feel say the picking when are they young, then they forget 50% because if something go wrong with them, nobody know they for go help the picking them. So we just want to know like this dynamics. What you can make man can behave or woman will behave that way if he nice or if he not nice.
No, it's not nice. It's not nice. It's not nice at all.
But,
because
so why is not nice? Like because now the man in property, not saying and the woman then build that property they do, but the man can like nice enough for you the woman 50% for your young people you not get for them. So then so for me that's kind of like equal. Like if he and the woman then build the things together, of course, you know, then you go say right for making game all the 50, but the demand already sweat for him.
Okay, if you look at that way, you want say the two picking them, they're not equal in the eyes of you.
But for me, they're equal because for you as a mama too.
Why you will say the woman at 25 and in picking 25, then you won't picking at 50, so they say equal.
Well, for me, as a, I don't know for Mr. Umar though. Let Mr. Umar answer first.
No, for me, your point careful you make.
Oh, that for me. Oh, for me, I will feel like it's equal. You know, because the reason
equation not equal. If you look at the equation, the maths not add up.
No,
If
me,
you
that's
say-
fine. Me, for
if
me,
you
that's
say
fine though. No, the reason why I say for me is equal because me, I love me picking them so much. So if somebody give me $1, I no say, and for me, I me picking them. Maybe I will take all I give me picking.
No, this not married. This not married. Not a good they do for the person. This not law. Not married. If you cancel relationship, the two picking them, then they consider whether not biological, not biological, adopted or not adopted. They picking them consider picking
Me,
them.
for me, yeah, it's fear. The reason why I say it's fear because number one, not to me sweat in the first place. I meet that man that already acquired that property there in one. And two,
No.
what about if me on picking your papa too? Of course, if me on picking papa get property, go give me picking. So now they kind of like unbalanced to the other picking your side because me on picking get both property and get half from a man who I'm married and get half from your papa. So you see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like equal. So why for go vex for when me picking get your papa? Where that man they not to you not to papa. So you see, at least that man can like be nice. But give me 50% with me on picking one I even get for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't think that's fear?
Okay. One thing first. When the woman come into the marriage, waiting at the age of the picking. Now the household the picking grow up, or the woman come into marriage, the picking already grow up only for himself.
Mr. Umar, it doesn't matter. That day,
No, it matter.
No, me for me, no, it doesn't matter. Me or I disagree to that. It doesn't matter whether the picking grew up when it was
give you a contribution.
Let's give your contribution first.
Okay,
Let's give contribution first.
Okay.
Hello? Now make me your comments. One thing, it depends the age when they come into the marriage. If they begin now the household they grow up, you don't understand it. They don't fear. But if it be for say before you come into the marriage, the begin be already grown up, it only of age where you go to stand for himself. Then now just like a gift, no problem. But when it be for say the picking don't at the house, the man already accept the picking. You don't understand, eh? Then you not fear to the picking. They give you one example. One reach my way in this now life history. One reach my way in Europe where he died he died at the age of 74. Okay. He married this woman, but before he married this woman, he picking the all don't grown up. He picking them the last picking a woman be rank. The man don't die. The man died almost 6 months ago with of heart attack. This man don't die now for share this property. You don't understand, eh? Then share this property, the woman get her own share, the picking and get their own share because why the woman not get man, the woman not get picking for the man. But if it be for say the woman be get picking for the man, or the woman be carried with picking into the marriage, then the man can die. Then the picking, no matter whether the man in picking back or not the man in picking back, so long as that household the picking grow up, if fear for let it get a young cut of that side.
The reason why I say fear, because sometimes it's unequal balance, you understand? Because for me as a woman, I not go want for make I get like my own property, like I give like my man in picking everything like 50%. So what about that picking day in your mama? You not go able for okay, so okay, let's put it this way, all right? Number one, I go to the man, I marry the man, I'm meeting already get everything. Like none of me sweat not even did it. And two, me own picking what I carry, he get your own daddy. Okay? And for let the man give me 50% of in wealth is a favor that man they do me. Because
favor?
Because the reason why I said that day, because me picking go gain both sides. So what happens me picking your papa get all the property there.
From that you mix up. You mix up something.
Because it's
you mix up something. You see, now this makes some man then or some woman they not want somebody who already get picking their way.
Of course, because it's very hard.
Okay, from under 18, because when they don't reach 18 now, say I think 21, now for salon level, they're still not minors. Then a minor, the law, family law.
Yeah.
Then picking the way they come with, and no matter if then papa rich or then papa poor, when you take them as a mama or as a papa, then picking them day, now you picking them. They're all two.
No, that one there's no dispute to that.
Are they come? As you say, you they come out, you they look and say if the woman don't get in property already now. And if you give anything to a man in Pekin when I underage Pekin, na favor. So which means I can for say 50% go to that man in Pekin at 50%, then me on Pekin at 50%, where maybe both Pekin are underage. It's wrong. You know why? If you get step mama na us, then the man you they raise the two Pekin then. So that means na favor for give the man in Pekin more rest and give you Pekin, let's say where they share food among them.
Don't get me wrong though. It's different because when I say if the man, okay, give a woman 50%, all right, then give your Pekin 50%. When I say that's unequal. Yes.
No, not that way we say
okay, go ahead.
The wife and in Pekin where the man not born.
Yes, and give them 50%.
You give them 50.
Yes. Then give
the Pekin 50. You know what you don't just do? You don't just tell that person say you Pekin value that you want Pekin in value pass them 2.
Well,
you know what will happen? Wait a minute.
Okay.
You give me a chance and get me on point 2.
Okay, go ahead.
If you say you put the result at $10 you put. That means if you then go buy something, your Pekin get $10 and go forget more purchase. The wife and the Pekin then get $5. So you share that. What you don't just do is the woman you into. You not share anything to the woman directly for say like you and to equal. The two Pekin, if you take them equal, if you share anything by you Pekin, if you give 50 to the woman Pekin, they forbid 50 to your Pekin. If you do 25 to your woman Pekin, forbid 25 to the woman Pekin.
Yeah,
because
but
if you then grow, if now you host them grow, they are two supposed to treat you the same way. They're not saying they treat you the same way, but they're supposed to.
Yeah, the reason why what you say though, I agree, I can't disagree too. Because the reason why I always believe say as a man, whatever when you get your Pekin, when you don't born, that is your responsibility for take care of your Pekin. You understand? So me Pekin get your papa, of course. In papa like for example, me Pekin don't already get your papa. So now in responsibility for make in papa take care of him. And for make in papa give and some of your property where in get. So now this thing as I can bring jealousy and hatred in the family where they make most of mama then they might treat the man them picking them where they go do bad things to them because they
look
feel
like say savage they mix things up.
They mix them up.
One thing where you follow
if for them you go say the go married man or woman will get Pekin, you for don't prepare for say them Pekin and they take them all equal. And you wife now 50 and then Pekin and then at 50. So which means every Pekin will support the way they hold their school to them to hand. First of all, me not to be business for go give anybody Pekin money or this and that. Go school and better yourself. For beginning, about mama in hair, and papa and this, they're supposed to give for start. So which means so you wife always look at your man. If you don't want let grudge come, you wife you for always put a higher than you picking them. That's not the rule.
Yeah, but
you need to be picking them first because the people don't forget their own life.
Okay, listen, the thing what they based on, it's like I need to try for be like partiality or waiting. Now this thing they also they make some step mama then be so mean and so wicked to the step in there. You go see step mama get young boy born from different man and go take good care of young pikin than the way how we they take good care of the man in pikin. Like in the world right now, when you take about like 100%, right? In that 100% day, there's 75. Although yes, we get a man. Let me just say 85% of my treats in the house they come from mama. They come from step mama, not step daddy. Okay? They come from step mothers, not step daddy. Okay. So for you as a woman, just like I wanna say, if that man they give me 50% with me and my own pikin, where I not get and way before say that pikin down for different man I get her for. Look, they wanna say the man if then they equal. Of course they equal. The reason why make us say that they, although yes, we for take all the picking them as the same thing. But guess what? Me own picking they get more than waiting that man they young picking they get. But for example, what about if I get a picking day from a rich man, okay? But things don't work well. Then me and that man they separate. Then I can't get married to this. You know, things say me picking get double portion than waiting that man they is supposed to forget.
Yes.
So and for me as a mother too, like if it's somebody, like for example, somebody give you $50, you get you picking. You not go take that money they give and to all you picking.
Okay, where they picking your mama?
So now they are the say.
If
So
you argue where they picking your mama, instead it no go give picking.
The thing is, it go give your picking, but yes, of course. So now it make like you get for see this. Like the two things. Not for me and the man sweat for the thing already. So why I will go stress myself for waiting this money I so don't get for giving people. You know, now this can make problem they come within families. So now that can be the best one. So that's why I say it's equal.
No, it's not equal, Effie.
Yes, it is.
If you dey make the argument say your pikin will get more because you get other papa, that because in papa also bear in friend for her. So that other pikin say if mama for also bear, if you say if your mama married to gentleman.
And you know say that they begin can grudge too. For you as a mama go be like, oh, why you papa you step daddy give me 50%, then give your pikin 50%. That's a grudge right there.
Yes,
therefore make like you picking content.
Because the step pikin step get mama.
Right now with the okay, listen. So right now, okay, wait. So right now they say if you as a woman you get your property before you marry, put her under your picking.
Yes.
So okay. So when they put her under your picking, not so you under your picking what you get for the man, or not under the man is picking.
No, not under the man in picking.
Okay. So what is
okay, let's answer. Oh my God, you know the same stuff with the government.
I think about it. Like anyway, I don't know. For me, it's equal. I don't know what thing with viewers then think about. For me, it's equal.
One thing where you get for no, the biologically not to the man in Peking. But in as much as the man don't accept the Peking at the house. From a young boy, you don't accept it at the house. You don't automatically become an adopted child. And you don't get the same rights when you begin and get. Now, if that begin are like going to in daddy, you forget your own cut of the share, like any other begin, the mommy in get in your share, and this mommy in your share. Now in the field, if you feel say they give picking, they go give, but that one where the mommy get anybody in one key. Now goodness in one do.
But Mr. Uma, make I tell you, mama na one in 2 no day, in 5 no day.
That one we for share with exactly.
Mr. Uma, make I say, mama in 2 no day, in 5 no day. You think say with that man they get that woman they we not talk about money, we not talk about school fees. Of course, I believe say as a Christian, right? You for take everybody equal, like the type of like school life, taking care of the kids. You're supposed to take care of your kids and feed them the right way. But when it comes to sharing a property, remember, those are the things that where they bring calm separation, division. where they make a lot of step pikin, then this pikin, then they kill each other for property. But the thing is, as I say, mama na one in two no day.
I got a
No
question.
mama no go there where you go give a share. Like for example, I get me man don't give me 50%. We not to him, not to him. You understand? We not to for that. Born that picking. No, like for example, yes, not in picking, but like when you think about and back again, psychologically too. I'm picking, but not to in biological. It's different between
if you
biological.
You go get step mama. That mama, it will hate. It will despise your picking if you feel say you get that mindset for say you treat a young picking different because not so you born her and in the inside house. No,
there is no way they treat and different. But okay, for example, make I say okay, Miss Cabo. Okay, make I ask you this question. Yeah. So okay, make I ask you this question. Okay, I mean, the man, you got married to me. You get picking not to be picking, all right?
Yeah.
I do the 50%. I give you 50%.
Yeah.
Then, for example, like what do you go do with your 25%? You not go take them back again, give them to you.
No, you want to tell that.
Okay, so you want to say you go give your own 25%. So you step picking what the man gets. Let him get 75%. Okay.
No, wait. You know
your own percentage now your property. Whether you want key. This one no matter.
Yes, your percentage now your property. So okay, well your percentage now. Okay, for example, if you split your own 50, you get you begin 25, then you get the 25. And let me say later on in the long run, you want to say they take that you 25%, they get to this.
Listen. It depends on how you find yourself.
No, you can't do that.
Let ask you something. You believe say money na stranger? You believe? You believe say money na stranger? Like draw your attention some side. Money na stranger. You will still give 50% to that you picking. You feel say you picking. Okay, now that 50% will make a correct in the wall. Then Lord will say, God forbid, God take you prematurely. Then that you become not serious in life or something bad go in money done. You not feel safe. That other woman now don't know for say you be don't split, you be don't differentiate in picking from you picking. You don't make the two picking are equal. Now that your picking don't pile your money. So now if that step picking, it gets in life. If you say no, they help that you picking they. What's how you lay down at your grave? You go forgive yourself?
No. Well, if forget if able for
Mrs.
take care of your responsibility.
When you dey alive, you able to protect a lot of things. Now, when you dey alive, you self-instinct they tell you within yourself, you know the pikin that we serious, you know the pikin we not serious. The one thing but the daddy or the woman, anybody for do where you get a family. For an example, you get a house. You know, say this house here they go inherit them. But if they inherit, I want to pick away foolish, then go end up for sell and share the money. You they write your will down, and you will for be handwriting, not to typewriting hand from hand.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Uma, we'll put you on the hold for a while though, because we'll get a caller. Make we accept this caller from there. You will come on the board, please.
No, put you on hold quick. Now take this call. Not go away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, caller. What's your name and who say the call from? Hello, caller. What's your name and who say the call from, please?
Okay, well, let me make my comment. I'll drop your call.
Okay.
Caller, please call back again.
Okay, let me make me own quick so that I go give other people the line.
Okay.
So you always want to make both picking they know for say they're equal to you. Now it make some people if they know say they're not for all across your picking like their own picking, they let them marry somebody will get picking. They want somebody then they start fresh. But if you don't make a relationship, you woman or you man, the person get picking. Not really pick and choose and say I will give me picking 20 year, I give me picking 30, this other person 30 year. When you do that, then you just don't set the stage for let this other person know for say it's not equal. Any also they strive a very good relationship. Now then one they will take both the biological pikin and the step pikin together and show them for say then are the same to them. When they pikin and they big, now they can see they don't get no hold back. Then they deal with you, tooth and nail. Then they say this is me papa this. They not to you one day, but they say this is me papa this.
Mrs. Kago, mina example to that. Mina a very good example to what he talk to. Me that I lost me that in 2010, but I grew up with my mama. Then like I get a stepdaddy, but this man was so honest with me that even food, if he want give me food, he make sure say first he test and for make I get all confidence. He's so honest to me, he show no difference that day like today. Could you imagine sometimes even my mama they jealous me if I they talk to them. Because if I want to talk to mama, I they call the pa, I talk through the pa in front to the mommy. Not that I not go get the mommy right. But now because of when we come out, the pa no make any difference. It's still we all as one. And it take we all as one. Up to today as I talk to you so. Mate speaking back. Me want that diba, me want mommy ba, me mama get mates na the house. In fact, mama nena the second one at the house. But tell like today, even the picking them, wait, me mama in your mate in picking them. If they call me, now brother they need to call. They need to call me real name. All depends on the family. Just like what we talk, it depends on how the family raised. You the daddy and the mommy. Now una they set the difference na the home. If una men the picking them for make them hate each another. Then they end up for each another. But if you amend the beginning with one word, it don't make any difference. Believe in me. Then they grow up with one word, then they elect themselves no matter whether they suck one or not.
Yes, because you show them for that are the same. So when you they split between you man and you step picking there, you they split, you if in 100 you get you the fear 50. Now you man only get that. 25 so you if you are 3 picking them.
Okay, then like the line to people. Let me say
also there is just
okay. So
you man, if you share your property, if you don't take up the pain, say I want share the property. That means say me no will give the one way me don't already before they go start the relationship. They for make them plain clear.
Yes.
If this picking, I know if I want look out for the picking.
Yes.
I go inside the relationship. I don't want to forgive, like I will say, the USA will start. Say, forgive all the property to you, man. Because now you don't know this man. It can't change by you, but if something happen tomorrow, that will be the talk and say that the woman ain't no more get picking there. The man, you know, get picking for the man there. And in no one for come put all between to that man, then to my picking there at a mercy.
Yeah. Okay. Miss Kabo, I get just this simple question, yeah, where I get, okay. Like for you as a stepmama, okay, all right. Let me say, okay, like for example, like you say if the man, okay, let's say, okay, well the man be so fair and lovely for share everything equal, okay, in give instead picking 25.
Man or woman, not to one side.
No, it doesn't matter. Now they say man or woman both. Okay, let's say the man or the woman, no, okay, like you step in a young you step in 25%, right? You give your own pikin 25%. Then you give you the mommy 25%. Then you the mommy now, you the mama. Would you go give your own 25% in case, for example, you know say okay, I know say I not go live too long now this world here, so I go pass away. But you not get pikin for that mandate, but you get 25% of that mandate share. Would you go give?
If I not get picking for so for me,
yeah, just like how I said, the question is because based on the
if you want for give,
no, would I you the give you own like for you as a stepmama?
Well, it depends on would I need help then and day because like right now I need to do so. If God say. If they ask me, say, how for share me something for the left, me mama they are alive, me papa they are alive right now, me granny they are alive. Not only picking I get for give. If I they give me picking, that's so small because me picking I they expect say when you don't send you to school, you supposed to get your career and stand up by yourself.
Okay.
So, but if you they ask the question, I will, if you not say them people they all know they I just this step picking and me picking they I share equal to the all two and I they go in front of the all two. Why I
Okay.
dey do that? Why they do that? This now for help me picking in life. If I begin pick and choose among me step picking and me picking, I don't know tomorrow upon these two picking, the other get for be prosperous passing company. Sometimes you can't do that step picking. If that step picking for say I don't mean let them or I give me picking something where I be supposed for share between the two, I pick and choose there. It might not help me picking. You know what take like in sister, a real sister or brother. Give them, just left her with God. Give if it is split and a two picking and you don't raise them, give the two together, left and so.
So okay, so my question, another question is okay, but okay, since you say for you go share equal, you own 25%.
Yeah.
Yes, the picking. Okay. So what about, for example, if like you own picking, right? Like you own papa, they are more property, not say that they go kind of like bring another grudge back again when the other people go say, how me your steps a papa get me papa gear me papa bag gear, you know things still and they break out that confusion.
You tell me about property.
Yeah, I just
what do you understand?
yes,
Okay.
because they break
Maybe
out
people
so
that
much.
will always complain.
Yes.
And no matter if una shape, una give a house, una give a motoka, una give a money panta, una marry woman for a back now, una go marry the woman, una can't give. If you not supposed to wear sabi for turn 1 cent to 2 cent, not supposed to wear ambitious, you una just dey put like una dey wear powder palm dogs in back, nothing dey happen. Yes. So una left hand a day, nothing no dey happen, nothing no dey change, you know dey make any difference. If you not take time, you go sell all. Nothing no go left my hand. Yeah, I tell you. So me the host wey me raise, you know, me papa. Everybody, we know, I don't get step mama the way bring pikin and come, but we get people the way we raise in the house. Every time they give we lunch, now together, they give everybody equal. Because
that's good.
In life, you go meet this them two pikin, you know, not afraid for say this pikin go say you don't give this boku pass this, you don't give that pass this. Just let them strive. If you picking up for say, you know, they hide nothing for go give, you know, they give more than the other person. It goes strong enough for make it go try for strive in life.
Yes.
But if you know for say, anytime of way is slack, if they can't to mama or they can't to papa go hide again, and then they put sobel.
Oh yeah, that's true.
As how we come. You die, you left that pikin. You don't left that pikin the pan. Waiting man go say jila. You don't left am confusion. Because now you don't left am with grudge, with for them step or then other people the way you may give less, you give him more. In life, some of them will help them because some of them want sit down for because they get grudge for the way they treat them.
Indeed, yeah.
See, but when you don't show them for say this now you blood, trust me. That conscience, it can flag some person where go take and for say this now me true brother this or me true sister this. It will help. But if you begin pick and choose a bad because you dey left problem for you picking.
Yeah.
So now look the next video, let's see what in that woman even say.
Yeah, okay. Because the next
time,
we'll not get time because they can't close the show because you're already almost 2 hours. So the next video they'll go play, and because this topic here so get too much things where they go inside. Yeah, it's just too much content. So my family, if you want to see the next video, please stay tuned for Saturday. You know, just the same time when 5 p.m. Eastern time, 3 o'clock. In Arizona time, we time midday. I think saying go be 10 o'clock now salon, 10 p.m. salon time. For me family, wanna stay tuned for the next video where we go play next week for this topic. So we need a part 2 because there's a lot of things that we go on. And this the video we will listen are based on the man own perspective. So we get the woman inside. Me family them right now they try for a wrap up just like we always say though, you know, sometimes somebody go say this, go feel offensive, but you not go want to argue with this person that's way impacts. That's how it is. It's called a debate and it's called learning because that's how we learn from each other. That's why we always say in this show, yeah, so you take the good thing out of it. Like waiting they say or waiting Miss Cabo, they say might not suitable for you. So you just do what you know say go able suitable for you, because we dey try for help each other, you know, and make each other learn, because even we wasted on us to know everything we know. Maybe you know more than we do, or maybe we know more than waiting other person do. So just to share the love and share the ideas for make we be in one page and make we build Salone strong. Just like Donald Trump, they say America great again. Ooh, they make Salone strong again. So they make Salone strong again. So me from them, we just want to say thank you guys so much for listening, and then I just pass the baton to Madam Pablo for making you say a last word and your own advice for what you get so from them. So, hey, Madam Pablo.
Yeah, thank you. We say thank you to all the viewers there. We hope you enjoyed the show today. We also enjoyed what they always call and the comment that we saw. We know if we reach out to the comment there today, but next week we will read the comment and I think we will start safe, because a lot of people then give a lot of good comments them. And I agree with Miss Matilda say if you in the create spine comments, so if you go sign in property to the man. But anyway, this one, what we all don't talk now, this is just we own view, you know, get for do with any other person, you own personal story. This not just, you know, family talk where we all bring things and come and at the table for exchange ideas then. So, but the last one when we go left today is, let we all be honest with ourselves. No one will start relationship with woman or man. No go inside the relationship with nobody for anybody in property.
Yes.
So for me personally, if I go inside any relationship, I get property already. Daniel, the day for Skakama, they will start with the man. Yeah.
Yes.
The man now, it proved to me and also because as we go away from this person, that person I can believe for say if anything happened to me, it will get me family in back, because it's not just you picking on, it's just for other people. You go able for sell, you go able for managing self, you know, go take and they go lavish and per woman there, and maybe he left me picking and stranded, or maybe left me mama or papa. So now because of that, people then they fend. So what you see man them back again with the married woman, where that woman they can you now all the dress it be same for you, one your style, you want this, you want that. They can be cautious. We can feel saying I know that thing, but not to anything bad. When you don't work hard for your money, you don't build something, you don't build your wealth. You want anybody where they can let be somebody where they can increase, not the one where they can decrease again. So because of that, you will be very, very, you know, critical about how you they just go on and sign. Because once you sign, that is it. Next week, remind me, I will tell you of a client in the US where in Peking, we make them get medication for they confused, for they can sign in paper, in house paper. If you've been signed that paper that day, that's it. In your Peking, this is your biological Peking, not all that person this. So they talk about man, about this.
Yes.
In man we can marry to newly, now be the pioneer this whole thing. So now God bless I not take that medicine that day. So next week now we will start. So when we go inside every relationship, my family will put into God in prayers, because pretenders they always there and they can be at their best. Now the people in that way in family always say, oh my God, it's not good man, because why they know what for do. They know for saying for being okula apart for the mama, they for don't say them will bring car for the papa, for them man like them. But when you start a relationship to with them, you go find out say there are small red flags them. So if you miss them, you do. So until next week, we all thank you very, very much. We enjoyed the show today. As always, we pray for them. We all meet now again next week with strong life and well body. We're going to talk to Una Sona Aisata Tairu Kabo. Una, thank you. See you next week. Bye.
All right, my family, Masunada Yeri from my own beautiful, you know, co-host Sunada Yeri from Mam. You know, just like what they say as always, you know, we just get to be very appropriate so they give a comment, you know, because I know say sometimes some people they go say things their way, you know, go like, but we just get to be appropriate and be respectful to each other. That's all we need. And then just like I just say back, I repeat and back again, this show yeah, so we just they make and for make we help each other, make we educate each other. You know, that they not mean say what you are they saying are the right thing or what the other person they say is the right thing, but you just pick what you know say makes sense to you or what you know say go be a life changing for you, for make you be a better person for yourself. Because that made like you say like they take the horse to the string, but you not go force the horse for drink, because everybody they change their own ways when they feel like changing their ways. So please me fumble them, you know, this show ya so they come to now with love, you know, and then with education for make we educate each other and make we learn from each other. And then today's topic is for me on part, you know, as a woman, just like how Madam Cabo don't say, you know, go marry somebody because of the wealth or because of the property where the person gets, because we don't see that the most of the time. We don't see a lot of women and they marry the man because of money. And we don't see a lot of men and too that there was woman because of maybe the woman they buy for them clothes, the woman go do things for them. So of course now that woman then go deal with, because everybody want try for benefit from each other. So my advice is if you they marry somebody where you know say you don't already get property before you and that person they meet, you know, be frank with that person. They wanna sit down and talk, you know, and make sure say wanna be in one page. For put somebody in name under your property is your choice. Although we go say, oh, me I not go do that, me I not go do that day, but hey, it's your choice. Standing at your property, standing at your things there, not a we give you, not a we buy for you. That you your own choice. So if you think say it's right for you for put your partner in name there, please go ahead, you know. And then this show ya so they come back next week for me to go listen to waiting a woman they say waiting at the woman in your side of the story. So me fumble them and I go continue further because I say next week Saturday we get a lot for talk about. So me fumble them. Next week una invite una friends, una family, una share, you know, make we all learn from each other. Thank you so much. I just want to say thank you to our viewers. Thank you for the people that were the comments and the one that we call. We really appreciate you now. And then I just want to say thank you to Cecil for where you taking time and go out and make this video yeah, so where we all the learn from today. And I appreciate them so much. And I just want to say thank you to the technical team for, you know, the effort that they use, you know, for make this show yeah, so, you know, go through. And I just want to say thank you to my co-hosts and thank you guys so much. We really appreciate Una. And me where they can tell Una Mina Fatmata Savage. Until we see next week. Happy Thanksgiving in advance. Stay blessed and God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you all.
Mm-hmm.